Misha. So today I thought we compare the two concealers, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer and the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. But before that, I would like you to, if you're new here, to subscribe. But the most important thing is to hit that bell button so you get notified every time I upload videos. If you just subscribe, you probably won't see my video ever again. So that's the way the YouTube is working right now. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Okay, so I thought I'd do it a bit differently. As you know, I've only just reviewed both of these concealers with check-ins, with close-ups. So I will link them here if you haven't seen them. And I thought there is no point me doing it again because I've done quite thorough application and check-ins of those concealers. But what I thought it'd be fun. So I've put these concealers on about an hour ago. And I've got one under each eye. And I want you now, I will zoom in a minute, compare it, and I want you now to guess which one is which. So write down before the end of this video, what do you think, which one is the Fenty Beauty, which one is the Too Faced. And then I will come back and check with you at the end of the day, and we will see which one looks better, and then I will reveal which is which. Okay, so I've used on one eye Fenty Beauty and on the other Too Faced, but I set them both with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in butter. Love this powder. This powder is everything. It really brightens and it really gives you like an airbrushed effect. So here are my eyes. Let me zoom in now. Okay, so that's what it looks like when I'm not screwing up my eyes, just relaxed. As you can see, there is no gathering in my lines because I will have lines at my age. I have lines, and when I smile or make facial expressions, you see the lines. But the point is, what I'm looking for, if the concealer has gathered in those lines, if it dried out my under eye and makes it more wrinkly. So this is with my eyes relaxed. Sorry, I keep looking at my monitor because when I zoom in that close, it seemed to go out of focus. Okay, so let's smile. By the way, if you can see these bits here, that's from my glasses. I was working today doing nails and I wear my reading glasses for that. So that's why my foundation's worn off a bit on the side of my nose because of the glasses. So you can see the lines, but as you can see, there is no settling, and I know what my eyes look like after I've worn a concealer. Let me zoom out. When I've worn a concealer for a while, very often this area dries up a bit and the lines are more prominent when I smile, where I haven't noticed that with either of them so far. I love the airbrush finish of the powders. Now let me tell you a bit of a difference with these concealers. So the Fenty Beauty, let me just compare the colors. The Fenty Beauty is in color 210 and the Too Faced is in vanilla. Vanilla is much lighter, but I must say that once I've blended them in, they didn't look much different. So this is your Too Faced Vanilla and this is Fenty Beauty in 210. So you can see this one looks a bit darker, but to be honest, once I've put them on and blended them in, they didn't look much different at all. And then I set them both with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in butter. So now the Fenty Beauty Concealer is a bit thinner in consistency and has slightly less coverage than this one. Not much by any means. It is buildable, so you can build it up a bit and it doesn't start looking more cakey or anything like that. This one is a bit thicker. It's a bit like Shape Tape, but I wouldn't say it has the same amount of coverage as Shape Tape. Shape Tape, you know, the Tarte Shape Tape has a bit more coverage, but I've told you before, love the Shape Tape, but unfortunately that dries out my eyes terribly, so I still use it, but I just use it for spot concealing on my face. Okay, my lovely, so these are the concealers. I'm not telling you yet which is which. I will come back in a few hours and we will see how they both wore, if maybe, you know, because right now I really can't tell the difference and I like them both, so maybe there will be difference in the way they wear. So I will come back in a few hours and we will see what they look like, and then I will tell you which one I prefer. Okay, so I see you in a bit. Okay, my lovely, so I'm back. It's almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So today was about 6 hours as well. 6 or 5 hours. To me, that's enough to judge a product. I am never in a situation that I have to wear a foundation and for it to look good, or concealer from 9 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. If I was going out somewhere in the evening, somewhere important, I would redo my makeup anyway. Okay, so let's have a look at the concealers. Well, I am very impressed. That's me smiling. So, to me, they both look the same. I feel like the coverage is the same. None of them settled in lines. Dried out a bit, you know, which is to be expected throughout the day. And by the way, I have quite a dry skin. But I am quite impressed. I don't know if you can see the difference between both eyes. Maybe if you really study it, you will see it. So this is me with my face relaxed. And this is me smiling. Okay. So now I'm going to reveal which is which. So under this eye, I am wearing Fenty Beauty, and under this eye, I am wearing the Too Faced. And to be honest, I really cannot tell the difference. I almost want to say that the Fenty Beauty maybe stayed on a bit better. I don't know if I can feel like I can see a bit of skin through here, but that is being really picky. So I like them both. The only difference is, I suppose, you get more product in here than in here, but then this is a bit more expensive. So I don't know how you would choose. It would maybe be down to ingredients. I don't know. Also, you probably need less product with this because it is a bit thicker in the consistency. It's got a tiny bit more coverage. But to be honest, I'm quite happy with both of them, so I cannot choose. And this, to me, is everything. This powder, I don't know if with time it will be drying, because I've heard people saying that it's got very strong fragrance. To me, it doesn't. To me, that doesn't hardly have any fragrance. Hang on, because there's a very tiny amount. So maybe, I think maybe when you first open it, but now I honestly cannot smell it. So I love this powder, and I've set both of them with this powder, so I honestly don't know which one to choose. I like them both. I think they both look great. Yeah, so I think it all will come down to ingredients, price, the amount that you get, and maybe the brand that you prefer. I will link everywhere the videos where I reviewed in depth these two concealers. On my eyes I am wearing Too Faced Tutti Frutti Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. I've got a tutorial for that, so I might link that as well for you. On my lips have gone now, but what I had on earlier on was the NYX Los Angeles lip liner and the new Laura Geller lip gloss in Barely There, I think. I will link everything down below. But for now, that's all. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.